Good evening, everybody. This is Ariana Tanguma. I'm going to begin my presentation of my final project. I decided to use Google Sites as my platform. This is something that I am very familiar with, something I feel comfortable with. And I decided to do biology because it is something that I used to teach as an inclusion teacher and just something that I really enjoy. So to begin, this is our home page. It is module 1, which is introduction. So I provided a short introduction of myself. And if you scroll down, you'll see in the second portion of the page, week 1 assignment. Now on the left hand side, you will find two numbers. One says go to Padlet.com and create a free Padlet account. And then 2 says post 2 truths and a lie and reply to 2 different classmates. So if we look on the right, you'll see a preview of the Padlet wall. And you'll see how some people have already participated. If you click on that outer link, you're able to go into the wall. So this plus sign right here allows you to click and type. So I would go ahead and type my name, so Ari Tanguma, which is right under. And then something, I'm just gonna put the number 1. Okay, enter. And then there you go. And I can delete that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and delete this other one right here. So you can see how user-friendly it is. Going back to the home page, I'm gonna go to module 2. And module 2 is titled Cell Theory. So guess what we're learning? Cell theory. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the three objectives that we're going to be going over. Not objectives, but the 3 parts of the module. There you go. So 1 says review the lecture slideshow. 2, review chapter readings. And then 3, complete the following assignments. And then a link there below that says submit discussion responses here. So that is your assignment for module 2. On the right side, you'll see that there's 2 buttons. One that says 4.1 cell theory reading, and then below it that says discussion questions. So you have multiple links. So 1 says review the lecture slideshow. Lecture slideshow is right here. And if you see, we have that little square with the arrow. And if we click on it, you're able to open up the slideshow onto a different tab. So you'll have your 3 objectives. So objectives are something that I like to include in every curriculum or every assignment and lesson that I have. One thing I like about having objectives is that the students know that they need to know these 3 things to know that they've mastered the concept, okay? In key terms and the different slides. And at the end, you'll have the discussion questions. So 1 says, what characteristics do all living organisms have in common? 2, what evidence can you find in the provided samples and resources to support the components of cell theory? So you also have a link here for the discussion questions. So you click that, it'll take you to the Google form. Now, I'm going to go back to the home page right here. And I'm going to actually go to the cell theory reading. So click there, and you're provided the text for the module. So I used a LibreText as my source for information for the whole entire course. It's a great resource. I suggest that y'all look into it. So going back to module 2, done the reading, done the slideshow. Now guess what? We have to do discussion questions. Let's go ahead and click here. And it'll take you to the Google form that we saw recently, right? This is the exact same form that was linked in the PowerPoint and is also linked on the homepage too below where it says the assignment. So it says question 1, what characteristics do all living organisms have in common? So I'm going to keep this very simple just so that you're able to see how you're able to answer the question. So I'm just going to put we all have cells since we are living organisms. I'm not going to answer 2 right now. although I do hope that my students use a lot more detail and answer all the questions. I'm going to click submit, and you can see that you have a receipt there that says your response has been recorded. So we know that we have submitted that. And as an instructor, you can also see the responses that your students have provided. Okay, and we also have a video right here as a resource just in case you want some extra information on cell theory. So we're going to follow that same format in Module 3. You'll have 1, 2, and 3 parts of the module: review lecture slideshow, review chapter readings, and then 3, complete the following assignments. So again, the required readings are over here on the left-hand side. Click the button. Click there. You can go back to Module 3's homepage. You'll see that you have the discussion posts right here. Again, it's also linked right here and in the slideshow presentation that is the one used for the module, so parts of a cell, and then another video, and this is actually provided by Khan Academy, I believe. Module 4, same format: review lecture slideshow, review the readings, complete the discussion post. So again, readings are found right here. Discussion post can be answered there along with in this link right here. Your slideshow for the module along with the corresponding video. So you'll see how we use the same format for every module. Okay, and I did this just to provide some structure for the student, since online courses can be tricky. I tried to keep it as simple as possible so there's minimal confusion. With that being said, this is the conclusion of the overview. I hope that y'all enjoy. May you take care and stay safe out there. Thank you.